No, 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 no.
And this is a very special Most Haunted. This is the 100th investigation, and so to celebrate, I've decided to bring us back full circle. I've brought us back to the very beginning, to where it all started, to a place that we consider to be one of the most haunted locations we've ever investigated, to a place that holds for us unfinished business. This week I've brought us back to Sussex and to Michelham Priory.
Back in the summer of 2001, Carl and I headed to a location near Eastbourne, and as our memories still show us, stepped into a property that didn't disappoint.
Oh, what was that? I don't like this room. There's a door, there was a door opening. Oh my God!
Pair of legs. Legs. Yeah. Well, I said like a long coat, but Rick said a cloak.
I think I'm going first. You've got another thing coming.
Access is only possible via the Gatehouse Bridge, unless of course you'd like to swim the medieval moat that surrounds the 13th century priory and its 6-acre grounds and outbuildings. The Augustinian order of monks who lived here built the moat in 1388 to counter a French attack. But Henry VIII's dissolution of the monasteries 3 centuries later brought about the end of their tenancy. Several families have owned it since, but it's volunteer staff who undertake its upkeep in the modern age. An endless list of eerie events are still reported both inside and outside this remarkable location. So, a century of investigations and 1 or 2 hairstyles later, is Michelham Priory still a leading light in paranormal phenomena?
With so much history, so many ghosts and memories, I thought it was only fitting that Carl and myself should spend last night alone and in the dark to see if the Priory remembered us as fondly as we remembered it. And this is what happened.
So that's where it all started. The home of Most Haunted.
Right here.
There we go. Back in again for the first time in 5 years. Come on. We're not scared of you.
Did you hear that?
I did hear that. The atmosphere in here is weird.
I want to get out. I want to get out.
No, 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 no. We can't. We've only just got here. We've got all night yet.
I'm
We're sleeping here.
frightened.
What was that? What was that? What was that? No, I'm not. What do you mean don't? It's not me. Oh, no, you're not going.
I am not going. I am not going. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. I am so scared. Please don't. I need to go. I'm not. Please.
Stop it. There's nothing. A ghost can't hurt you.
Yes, it can. Please come.
No.
I'm so scared.
You've got all night here, yeah?
I'll sleep outside. I am not sleeping in here. No way. I'll sleep in the car. I'll sleep on a bench. Please don't make me sleep here.
Can I just try one thing?
Please don't make me come. Please. It's too scary.
Let me try one thing. Please make one more sound and we will go. I promise you. Please tap if you're here. Oh, that's it.
I tell you what, I promise you, we'll just sleep in the car, all right? I'll be ready tomorrow. I'm sorry, it's just that place is jumping.
Do you think it's remembered us?
Oh, yeah. Walking outside in these fantastic surroundings, it's hard to imagine being scared of anything. But when night falls, it's a completely different matter. A lady dressed in grey has been seen standing here, looking down into the water. It's thought that she was one of the Sackvilles who lost her daughter when she drowned in the moat below.
I've been living here for 7 years now, and really it all started off in the first week I was here. Within 2 nights of actually being here, I actually woke up one night and heard a bureau which I had in my living room moving across the floor, and that was my sort of welcome to Michelham Priory. It took me another 2 weeks with various things happening to me to make me really realise that I wasn't on my own at all, and I had to really start getting used to the fact that I was sharing my house with something.
A phantom white Charger has been witnessed galloping through this gatehouse at top speed, always heading towards the Priory, but it vanishes, never quite reaching its goal.
Probably one of the best things that happened while the crew were here. 2 of them witnessed a figure halfway up the fireplace. They both described it as wearing a black cloak and that it also had sandals on. Now, of course, this was an Augustinian priory, so possibly it was one of the priors. What is it doing halfway up the fireplace? Well, on examination, of course, at the back of the fireplace, there is a priest hole. It's still there, it's still preserved.
As well as monks, which are seen here on a regular basis, there are 3 main spirits which haunt Michelham Priory. 2 are men. One of them wears a long black cloak and has been seen wandering the corridors and ascending non-existent stairs. The other wears a long black coat and has scruffy hair.
The only thing I've saw, the only ghost I've seen here in 7 years was a chap on the staircase. And it was 3 years ago, last September. I remember walking in the evening about 11:30, walked up the stairs and was aware of a pair of feet coming down towards me on the staircase. And I looked up and saw this individual, and a guy wearing a long red coat, black hair, quite a lot of grey in it, and as clear as me looking at you. That really, really scared me. I ran upstairs as fast as I could, got into the flat. My partner at the time came out of the bedroom in floods of tears and complete hysteria. It transpired that only a minute, 2 minutes before I'd seen the guy on the stairs, she reckoned that the same chap was in the bedroom holding a bunch of lavender above her in the bed. That's something that I saw and that she saw. And that was vivid, very, very vivid. The only way I can describe this to you nowadays is that things do still happen. If I can just put you in a position of walking into a really busy restaurant or pub in town and everyone's talking and chatting and eating and drinking, imagine yourself walking into a room, open the door, and every single person stopping eating, drinking and just staring at you. That'd be quite an uncomfortable feeling. And that's what I get. And odd nights you walk in and you go, wow. And it's like a little tip on the shoulder saying, look, you're not on your own and it's not yours. And those are the nights that things tend to happen.
Well, just for once, I had prior knowledge of what the night may hold. But as I discussed this 100th investigation with our parapsychologist Kieran O'Keefe, the Priory threw an early warning in our direction.
Kieran, Michelham Priory for us is incredibly special. You know the whole story. How do you feel about coming here?
I'm equally excited, but for very different reasons. Having worked with you as a team for many, many shoots, I keep hearing about Michelham Priory, and it's just great to come back here now with an experienced team and more cameras and trying to capture what you captured that very first time.
Do you know, it's funny because you look back and you actually realise how naive we all were. We didn't really know what we were doing. We had one night vision camera, and yet for us, we seemed to sort of capture so